Good morning friends. Previously we started chapter number 8, that is comparing quantity, and we solved the example for finding the ratio and also solved the example finding the percentage if fraction is given, if decimal is given and ratio is given. Okay, so today we will start the example that are given in your textbook. So first example is a picnic is being planned in a school for class 7. Girls are 60% of total number of students. What is the statement? 60% of total number of students gives girls. But are 18 in a number? So girls are 18, but 18 is what? It is a 60% of total students. 18 is what? It is a 60%. If you take 60% of total students, we don't know how many students are there in a class. But whatever number of students in a class, and if you take 60% of that, the answer is 18. Okay, so statement is 60% of total number of students. We don't know what is the total number of students, but whatever number of students are there, it gives 18. Okay, the picnic site is 55 km from the school and transport company is charging at the rate of 12 rupees per kilometer. Now what is the cost for per kilometer? 12 rupees per kilometer. Total distance is 55 km. The total cost of refreshment is 4,280. Means what refreshment charge means, it is like cost for tea or food. Okay, so whatever cost is there for a refreshment for a whole bus will be 4,280. So total refreshment charge is 4,280, that is given. The ratio of, so first you need to find the ratio of the number of girls to the number of boys. So what you need to find first? Ratio of what? Number of girls to the number of boys. But here in the equation number of girls are given, that is 18. But number of boys are not given. So first of all we need to find number of boys, and how can we find number of boys? Because total number of students are not given. If we get total number of students and subtract 18, that is number of girls, so we get the number of boys. Okay, if we get total number of students and if we subtract number of girls from the total number of students, then we will get the number of boys. So we can write 60% of total students. What is 60% of total student is what? Number of girls. 60% of total student is also number of girls. So we can write 60%. Now how many total students are there? We don't know. So 60% of x will give 18. So now we know how to solve this kind of example. We solve many examples. Now percentage means divide by 100, of means multiply, x is equal to 18. Now this is kind of equation. So we need to find x. Here we can cancel out 0. 3 2s are 6, 5 2s are 10. So here we have 3 by 5. Take 5 in multiplication and 3 in division to find x. So x is equal to 18 multiply 5 divided 3. We can cut here. So x is equal to 30. Now what is our x? That is the total number of students. So if total number of students are 30 and from there 18 are girls, then how many boys are there? Number of boys are 30 minus 8. So we can write number of boys is equal to 30 minus 18, that is 12. Now here in a question, what we need to find? Ratio of number of girls to the number of boys. So ratio, first value must be of number of girls, that is 18, to the number of boys. Here you can cut the common factor. 6 3s are 6 2s are So common factor 6 is cancelled out, 3 by 2, so it is 3:2. So this is the ratio of number of girls to the number of boys. If in a question it is asked that find the ratio of number of boys to the number of girls, then 12 will be in a numerator and 18 will be in a denominator. Now next question, the cost per head if two teachers also going with the class. So what is the question? Cost per head means how much each person will pay for a picnic. How much cost will pay by each person in a picnic. So here we need to find first of all overall cost. Total refreshment charge is given in a question also. We can write total refreshment charge, that is given rupees 4,280. Now there is also transportation charge. So let's find transportation charge. Transportation charge is rupees 12 per kilometer. Total kilometer are 55. But whatever distance we cover to go from school to picnic spot, same distance we need to cover to come back to the school. Whatever distance we covered from school to picnic spot, same distance we will cover to come back from picnic spot to school. So total distance will be distance will be 55 multiplied by 2, or you can say 55 plus 55. So it is 110 kilometer. Now cost for 1 kilometer is 12. So cost for 110 kilometer is equal to 110 multiplied 12. So you will get 132. So it is rupees 1,320. That is what? Transportation charge. Now this is the refreshment charge and this is the transportation charge. So total charge will be addition of 4,280 plus 1,220. Refreshment charge and transportation charge. So it is 56,000. Now this is the overall cost for picnic. This is the refreshment charge and this is the transportation charge. So we need to find the cost per head, means how much each person pay for a picnic. So we need to find the total number of person. Now total person are girls plus boys. And in the question it is written that two teachers are also going there. So number of teachers. Now we found number of girls is 18, boys are 20 and teacher are 2, so it is 30. So this is the cost for 32% and we need to find cost for one person. So we can write cost per head is equal to 5600 divided by 32. Now divide 5600 with 32. So it is 175 rupees. So cost per head in a picnic with 175 means each person will pay 175 rupees for the picnic. Now next question in that, if that first stop is at 22 kilometer, if that first stop is at 22 kilometer from school, what Okay, here 22 kilometer. That is not a percentage. You need to find the percentage of distance covered. So first of all, we need to find the fraction that is covered. So we can write total distance is 55 kilometer. First stop at 22 kilometer. So fraction of distance from total 55 kilometer, 22 kilometer is covered. So this is fraction. Now we already learned how to convert fraction into percentage by multiplying with 100%. So percentage of covered distance is equal to 22 by 55 multiplied 100%. Now here 11 2s are 11 5. Here 20 5s are 100. So it is 40%. So 40% distance is covered when they cover 22 kilometer from the total distance. What percent of distance is left to be covered? So what is the question? What percent is left? Total percentage are always 100%. Percentage we can find from 100. From 100, 40 is covered distance. So how much distance will remain in percentage? It is 60%. So we can write percentage of remaining distance will be 100 minus 40 is equal to 60%. Or you can write, if from 55 22 is covered, then 33 will be remaining distance. So you can find the ratio, that is 30 by 55 multiplied by 100 to find the percentage. Again 11 3s are 11 5s are, here 23s are, so it is 60%. This way you can also find the percentage that is remaining distance. So exercise 8.1, question number 1, find the ratio of following. So first question is, speed of cycle 15 km per hour and speed of scooter is 30 km per hour. Now we already solved many examples related to ratio in previous videos. Okay, so ratio means what? It is comparing two quantity that have a same unit by division. Okay, it is the method of comparing two quantity by division when the units are same. Now you can see that both numbers have same unit per kilometer per hour per kilometer per hour. So we can directly write the ratio. Ratio is equal to 15 kilometer per hour and divided by 30 kilometer per hour. Now here you can cut the common factor. 15 2s are, so it is 1 by 2. Now we learn how to write ratio. So it is 1:2. So this is the ratio of first one. Now next one, 5 meter to 10 kilometer. So you can see this one is in a meter and this one is in a kilometer. Now we already know we need to perform the conversion. Which unit we will convert first? We will convert kilometer. Why? Because kilometer is a larger unit. You can also convert meter into kilometer, but if you convert meter into kilometer, you will get a decimal point answer. And that will be take some time to find the ratio, so it will be easy to convert kilometer to meter. Now 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Here we have 10 kilometer, so it is 10 multiplied 1000 meter, so it is 10,000 meter. So 10 kilometer is equal to 10,000 meter. So ratio will be, first value is our 5 meters, so we write in a numerator and 10 in denominator. So it is 20, 2000, so it is 1 by 2000, so ratio is 1:2000. Now next one, 50 paisa to 5 rupees. So here you can see 1 is in paisa and one is in a rupees. So need to convert rupees into paisa. So 1 rupees is equal to 100 paisa. So 5 rupees is equal to 5 multiply 100, that is 500 paisa. Now ratio is equal to 50 divided by 500. That is 10. So it is 1 by 10. So ratio is 1:10. So next question. Convert the following ratios to percentage. Convert the following ratios to percentage. Now we know that ratio is like a fraction. So here 3:4 can be written as 3 divided by 4. Now for percentage we need to multiply it with 100%. So here 25 4s are 100. 3 multiply 25, that is 75%. Okay, so this way we can find the percentage for given ratio. 2 by 3 multiply 100%. Now here you can cut common factor. Here if you divide 100 by 3, then you will get 33.3. So percentage is 66.6%. Clear? So this way you can find the percentage for given ratio. Now next question. 72% of 25 students are good in a maths. 72% of 25 students. It means total students are 25, and from that if you take 72%, then it will give the number of students that are good in a maths. How many students are not good in a maths? So here first of all, percentage of number of students good in a maths are given, but how many number of students are good, that is not given. So first of all we will find the number of students that are good in a math. So let's find 72% of 25. If we take 72% of 25, it will give the number of students that are good. So 72% means 72 by 100 multiply 25. 25 4s are 100. 18. So 18 students are good in maths. But here we need to find how many students are not good. So from 25, if 18 are good, then remaining are not good. So we can write number of students not good in maths is equal to 25 minus 18, that is 7. Means 7 students are not good in a math, 18 students are good in maths. Now next question. A football team won 10 matches out of total matches they played. If their win percentage was 40, then how many matches did they play in all? So here win percentage is given 40. So 40%, that is win percent. Number of won matches is also given, means 40% of some number will give 10. This is the won percentage and this is the number of matches they won. Means they gave the same value. Or so how many matches they play in all, that you need to find. So here we can write 40% of total matches. We don't know how many matches they play, but 40% of total matches, that is win percentage of total matches, will give number of matches they won. So 40%. Now total number of matches we don't know, so number of 40% of x. Let's assume that total number of matches is x. If you take 40% of total matches, it will give 10. Now 40 divide 100, that is percentage, multiply x is equal to 10. We can cancel out here 2 2s are 4, 5 2s are 10. 2 by 5, we need to find x. So 5 will be in a multiplication and 2 will be in a division. So 5, so x is equal to 25. So if the total matches is 25 and win matches are 10, then it is a 40% win matches. Clear?